Suggestion box. Get better Wi-Fi.
Get better Wi-Fi.
First thing y'all can do.
Move the whole building somewhere else.
Yeah, just can we like get the good? Where's your router? Can I see your router set up? Can I buy you a good one? Is that an option?
Like those dudes in like Walmart and Target. It's like, hey, what internet do you have?
Oh, bro.
Are you interested in Spectrum Internet?
I run as fast as I can.
You're like, I'm interested in
Bro.
not talking and going about my business.
I hit the corner route real quick.
Not gonna lie, they got some interesting tactics, man.
They got to.
This dude in Target, I was in there to get some headphones, right? And he was like walking fast, like towards me, like walking like hard with
intention. He got intention behind him.
And he was looking at his phone though, and he was about to run into me, like not like pretending he wasn't paying attention.
Oh wow, I didn't see you there. That's crazy.
And then he looked up right on time, like, "Oh shit, my bad, dude. Oh hey, if you don't mind me asking,
I'm here."
It's like, nah, nigga.
You tried. I see you getting them exercises in, but not quite, brother. Sorry.
Edrin James spin on his ass. Out of here.
He said, "I hate it. Had to be you, America.
Yeah.
You are America now. Congratulations."
Loop.
Let's hit him. What's up? We out here loose cannon o'clock, bro. We got BJ. We got Shelly Nix on deck. We got Jake Lloyd hanging
What's
out,
up?
bro.
What
That's
up?
crazy. Can you believe it, America? We out here casting these pods. It's the Loose Cannon Show. Back in the mix once again. Understand. Bye.
Bye.
I got here right on schedule. I was out there at that work dinner party, and I was like, I can't be here too long. They giving me free drinks. I need to go get on camera in a little bit. I can't be getting too loosey-goosey with it.
You should have got teed up, bro.
Bro, I'll say I'm with the Seminoles.
The Seminoles, man. She
I'm
be
at
getting
I'm with
old.
the Seminoles. Bro, that boy Lil Tyler, he's the truth, man. That's the future right there.
Hey.
Lil Tyler I haven't heard. Honestly, I've only heard 2 songs by that guy, and I'm
Bro,
sold.
they all rock.
I am sold.
If
Lil
you
Tyler.
play any, bro,
Yeah.
he's a young cat. He's
Okay.
like what? He's
It's like 17,
bro. He's
Oh, wow.
but he looks like he's like 12.
he be bro. He be posting videos in his Jeep. He got like 6 girls in his 4-seater Jeep just hanging out. He driving. He probably ain't got no driver's license and shit. He's like,
That's awesome.
hey,
Hey, don't call me babe.
got too many hoes. Don't call me babe.
She look like Cola Ray.
Okay. Lil Ty-
I gotta show you a picture of this guy for the low. Oh my god.
It's a classy hoe. This bitch got me outside drinking wine.
Drinking wine. Look at this guy, bro.
Bro, this guy rocks.
He look like he got
Wow.
classmates.
Bro, he does look 12.
Oh my
man.
God.
Wow, you were not lying. Yeah, he looks way younger than 17.
That's
And his
cool.
shit go hard, bro. There's something about these people from Florida, man.
I was gonna say, where's he from? Florida.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let me see
I should have
Jake's
known when I
face.
seen the
Yeah,
when
where
I
his face
seen the.
You can lift that up, though.
Lift
he was
that boy.
Glee. He's at the Glee.
Hey.
Is that cool? Are you able to
Should I
scoot
move?
your chair
I mean,
back? No, you're fine.
Okay.
If you did was able to like scoot your chair back so it's like now the mic's not all on your chest.
Put
I just want everybody to be comfortable, man.
Put it in
You
my
know.
chest. Yeah, I think that's
I
about
just
room
want
as we're
y'all
gonna
to
get,
feel
but we gonna make it work.
Oh, yeah,
We got a bunch of board behind us, but it's all good. We gonna cook.
we gonna cook, baby.
We in the pod kitchen. Look, I'll do this number.
Oh, okay.
See that? They didn't see me coming with it.
Right.
Okay. Nice.
Is that a thing?
I
Is that a
did.
thing?
I
What's
did
the
just move
levels?
my chair up, so maybe if you want
Ooh.
to try putting it back, and then maybe yeah, we good.
There it is.
We good.
I can't buy a ring, but I can buy a Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
She can get the 4 for 4.
I'm sorry, Jake. No, we're
Hey
gonna show,
man, put it on. I never heard it.
we're gonna show
Bro,
you the
we
song.
might have to,
and
like-
I'm
then-
unfamiliar.
Oh my
I'm
God,
unfamiliar.
dude.
I am unfamiliar.
Are you a Law and Order fan?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, this is
He
meant to
sampled
be-
Law and Order,
Bro.
Of course he did.
Bro, shout out Lil Tyler. World premiere exclusive. No, I was playing.
Lil Tyler on the Dick Wolf beat.
Bro. Yes.
On the Dick Wolf
Executive
beat,
produced,
bro.
baby. Let them know. Damn. Bro, I wish I had this much swag when I was his age. My life would be so different.
It's crazy.
Only thing I need. Gotta read.
Hey.
Me and your best friend.
I'm
trying to see some big things. Yeah, man.
Okay.
You know my name.
Bruh.
I ain't chasing fame. Mary Jane.
Straight Florida, bro.
This shit
Straight
rocks.
Florida, dog. Straight from
This
Florida.
makes me want to go to Florida so bad. Strike a pole. With the 7-0. Shit be getting old.
Yeah.
With the gold. Cold. Break a spine.
Make it fine.
Drinking wine. I'm swinging through the vine. Keep it cute.
Yeah, the Florida rappers, dog. There's another Florida rapper named
Bro.
AWA Ray Allen. I don't know.
AWA Ray Allen.
Wow.
He's tight. Bro.
That's crazy.
He's tight. He's
AWA
tight.
Ray Allen?
Yeah.
You know what the AWA stands for?
I do not.
Hmm.
I do not.
That's so cool.
But you gotta have the three. You know, you gotta have the acronym
Bro, he got it.
before your name, your rap name.
He got the 3-letter acronym because you know Ray Allen be dropping them threes, man.
Oh,
Sheesh.
damn.
He said, "Don't you know he a legend,
It's
bro?"
deeper than rap.
He a real shooter.
It's deeper than rap.
That's true.
Got to turn
hate it.
Dilla's gain up since he don't like talking in his mic. Nah, it's all good.
Hello, I'm in the mic.
It's all good. Y'all ready to
Mic'd up.
Are y'all ready to really podcast though?
Yes.
I think so.
I have never been more ready to cast a pod in my life.
Cast that.
I had a couple tequila drinks at the bar I was at. I was like,
Okay.
y'all better not let me do it. I ain't paying for these drinks now.
Know what I'm saying?
What kind
get
of
him in that
tequila you
mold.
go with? Or just well?
Well, if I'm out and about, I'll get Espolón if I feel a little saucy. But if I'm in a tequila establishment, I'm
Mhm.
probably gonna ask about the mezcal.
Okay. Absolutely. A little smoky.
Dude, I
Off
love
the
the
mezzy.
smoke,
Yeah,
bro. It's
absolute
crazy. People are like,
mezcal.
it tastes like burnt wood. I'm like, yeah, I know, it's great,
That's
right?
the point.
That's
Yeah.
exactly why I ordered it. Like,
Yeah.
come on, guys. Yeah.
People are so uncultured.
Uncultured.
Get some act about you.
Right.
Yo, all right. Coming in hot, it's the Loose Cannon Show. My name is Shelly Nix.
My name is Dylan Harkins.
And man, we got the guy in here today. When I say the guy, I mean the guy. I don't mean just a guy. I mean the guy. You know what I'm saying? Known this dude for a long time. Really amazing dude. Really funny guy. Really down to earth guy. Amazing performer. We got the singer, rapper, songwriter, my boy Jake Lloyd.
Thank y'all so much for having your boy, man. This
Yes,
is
sir.
fun.
Glad
Hell
to be
yeah.
here, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it's all about, man. We're just here to have fun and talk
Absolutely.
some shit for a
Talk
few
the shit.
hours
Let's do it.
with our peers. You
The
know what I'm
showsies.
saying? Jake, man, where does this all start, bro?
Sheesh.
You got some, really cool songs seeing you perform with a really cool band. Like,
Thank you.
what's up? What's your deal, man?
What's the
What's
deal?
your deal, bro?
What is your deal?
Man,
Oh, hold up.
uh-oh.
Are those Ace Ventura Pet Detective socks?
They are. You
Oh
caught
my
me.
god.
You caught me, bro.
Dang.
That might be the coolest shit I've ever done seen in my life.
These are my favorite socks.
I
my
bet.
favorite brand, sock brand, Stance. I stand by Stance, and they're really cool, and I love everything they put out. But yeah, Ace Ventura.
That's crazy.
Alrighty then.
You think that's like Jim Carrey's like best stuff? Or maybe it could just be your favorite.
Ooh.
I don't know what Jim Carrey's best shit is. I really think Cable Guy is pretty good. I think
Cable
Cable
Guy's
Guy
good.
might be one of my favorite. I love Bruce Almighty too.
For somebody dope.
It's good
I think
time.
people sleep on Evan
kind of
Almighty.
wholesome,
Right?
You know what I mean?
Shout out to God.
And Morgan Freeman.
Shout out Morgan Freeman.
God
Oh,
and
no.
Morgan Freeman.
That's what he looks like, obviously.
But yeah, love Jim Carrey.
You a big Mask guy?
Oh, the Mask, smoking. Duh, I forgot. Dude, he's done so many.
Bro, he was
Speaking
the
of,
guy.
I was just watching Me, Myself, and Irene the other day.
Bro,
and
slept on.
Yeah, so funny, bro.
That is
So funny.
crazy.
With Anthony Anderson as his black sons that he didn't want to
Oh my
admit
God.
weren't his sons.
They're like watching Richard Pryor and then they're
bro.
watching Chris Rock.
So funny. So funny, man.
Wow.
Does Jim Carrey have anything bad that we know?
People didn't like the number 23.
I don't think I've seen
it was-
that.
Oh, I heard.
Remember that? It was
one.
quite divisive. It was a suspense movie.
Yeah.
It was very
People weren't used to seeing him in that space.
because he'd be on that kooky wave a lot, but
That slapstick.
yeah. And then he did that with like a scary horror tinge. And everybody's like, "This is too intense."
I
for
do
me.
remember. It was weird seeing Jim Carrey in that realm. But Truman Show was pretty good.
I loved it.
I mean, I liked the Truman Show, but I've heard if I had to hear of anything that wasn't as good as others, I think Truman Show would probably
fair.
be what I've heard.
It don't quite fit with the pastiche of his previous work.
It does not. You're right.
But I think that's cool though. I like when people
Absolutely.
I like when people kind of go out the comfort zone a little bit.
Got to.
Yeah,
You got to. I mean, cool. You're gonna do this shit that's got you here forever. We want to see you do
Yeah,
something.
you gonna bang the same drum. It's like Adam Sandler did Punch Drunk Love, and everybody's like, "What?
You can act.
You have you have acting chops?
Yeah.
What?" It's like,
You
yeah, I'm
can
not
act.
just funny. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I loved Punch Drunk Love, as you know, all the critics did too. But what was I gonna say? Yeah,
But back to the question was
Yeah,
is what's your deal?
What is the deal?
I think talking about Jim Carrey might have been easier than answering what's my deal. I don't know what my deal is, bro.
Oh, damn.
But you know, been in Austin forever, making music, and like you said, have known you and been a fan of you and your creative journey. Like it's just because it hasn't just been music. It hasn't just been, you know, one thing or the other. I think one of my favorite things about you has been your just experiment with everything, bro, and just really going forward. So
Yeah.
been here,
Thanks,
you
man.
know, of course.
Are you born and raised Austinite?
Born and raised in Austin.
Wow.
Yeah. I guess, hey man, people get real sticky about this, right?
they
Yeah.
do.
So-
That's no lie.
I grew up in Round Rock. For anybody out there who went to high school in Austin proper, I did grow up in the Round Rock, but I was born in Brackenridge, so I am from here, but I grew up in Round Rock.
Yeah.
So I guess raised in Round Rock by way of Austin, but been in the area my whole life. Stony Point High School, baby, let's go.
Yeah.
You knew that was getting dropped at least
For showsies.
12 times.
Let them know. 1 of 12.
1 of 12. Yeah, no, stick around for the rest of the, the other 11 times. But been here trying to make music and maneuver around the scene and still be a upstanding citizen. So
Put on for Austin proper.
trying to put on for Austin proper and the outskirts.
Literally.
And them little suburbs around the outside.
They always forget about us, man.
Sub Cedar Park, Round Rock, Leander and them.
Leander
and them.
Lago Vista.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shoot. Bass Drop.
Shouts.
That's cool, man. What would you how would you describe the kind of music that you make?
He's going straight for the hard questions. The questions that are hardest for me. Honestly, man, I would put R&B and hip hop at the forefront, and then I think everything else is kind of like wrapped around it. We have undertones of pop, undertones of rock, and other things like that. But I think hip hop, R&B is the main genre, and I guess the subgenres or breakaways would be, everything. There are tones and hints of other stuff.
Yeah.
It's eclectic.
You say you use the word we. So you have like a team you do this with?
So my long time partner Danny DS2 Saldivar is my
DS2.
producer. DS2 baby. And so when me and him got together back in 2010, he was producing everything, I was writing everything, kind of like a Justin Timberland sort of situation. And then it grew to a band, and our longtime drummer Jake Rabin, who is also helping in like the media department and film and shit now, but back then he was just playing drums, and those two guys have been the longest constant for Jake Lloyd as a musician. So you're right, bro. I don't even feel myself say we, but I do, subconsciously. It's not just me. So, excuse me. It is a team, and I'm the type of guy, kind of like how I've noticed with you. I have my musicians that I play with, and I know Austin is a music city. There's musicians everywhere, so not every artist has like their 4 or 5 musicians. It's a spinning wheel, but I hang my hat on. When you go see a Jake Lloyd show, you're gonna see the same 5 dudes up there. So those are my guys. This is who I write music with. When I'm in the studio, I'm with the same guys. When I'm on stage, I'm with that's just the way I like to do it.
Ain't no trades happening.
Ain't no trades, bro. Right.
And how'd you meet these guys? It sounds like y'all got a very solid foundation of collaboration about you.
I like to think so. So Danny, I met in 2010. It's a funny story, bro. I went over to his house. He had a home studio, and I was going over to sing a hook for a guy. He wanted me to sing on some song that he was working on.
Yeah.
And I went over, and Danny opened the door, and he was like, "Oh, this is who you brought?" And it's my dumb ass standing there. And,
This guy?
You brought this guy, huh? This is who's singing your hooks, eh?
Oh, okay.
But went in, man, and we recorded the song and did a couple other things. And the guy I went with was like, "I'm going to a party. And Jake, if you want to come, whatever, by all means, you're invited. Let's do it." I looked at Danny, and I was like, "Hey, bro, you got a nice setup here. What you got planned?
What you in?
Fuck,
What are
he
you
talking
doing?
about.
I've
Fuck
partied
what
before."
This motherfucker talking about. Right. And he was like, "Bro, I'm chilling." And you could just tell, like, me and Danny were kind of in the same space. He was surprised that I was as good as I was.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
I was surprised that he had as much shit as he had and was as good as he was. And
Yeah.
he looked at me, I looked at him, and we were like, "Bro, if you want to kick it," we made like 5 more songs that night.
Dang.
Wow.
Been connected at the fucking hip ever since, bro.
Nice.
Damn.
And
that rocks.
Jake Rabin, the drummer, actually was friends with somebody Danny knew from Texas State. And, everybody in college, Texas State pretty much knows each other. And they knew people. And they were like, "Hey, I know a guitar player." And so he came. And then the guitar player was like, "Hey, I know a bass player." And so that's just kind of how the first group that I was in, Kicks and Chords, kind of started. It was just one person knew the other person, and it was just a beautiful. It does not happen like that.
Oh, no.
So
That's serendipity right there.
yeah, it was super serendipitous for sure. But a couple of the guys from that original band went off to do other shit, and they started families in college and moving away and military, whatever. So Jake Rabin is the only other guy besides me and Danny from the original 2010.
That's
First
cool.
starting to get my foot in the door in Austin music. So
Nice.
man,
You you gave me my flowers a second ago, but I want to give you yours, man. I remember, seeing you around that time, 2010, 2011. I seen you open for Devin the Dude. No. It was Afro Man.
Afro.
It was Afro Man. You opened up
Bro,
at Afro Man.
Red
I
Eye
forget.
Fly.
Red Eye Fly. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Red
I knew it was
Eye
one
Fly.
that didn't exist
Throwbacks.
anymore.
Bro, one of the coolest, weirdest location and crowd. Bro, it was literally on a like Red Eye Fly was on the cliff of what is that? That's is that 7th and Red River, I think, right there. But bro, you would go in the back of Red Eye Fly and you could look over and it would be like straight steep down. So it was
Yeah.
the weirdest location, the weirdest people I had seen at that time. But yeah, thank you, man. Red Eye Fly was like our hub. Like that
Nice.
was anytime we were gonna do a show, usually it was at Red Eye Fly because we knew the staff.
Yeah.
They were familiar with us, from Battle of the Bands and all this other shit
Nice.
that we had done. But shout out Red Eye Fly, man, and,
Yeah.
and Mike Boudreaux, which was the guy that was booking us back then. If you hear this, Mike, you're my guy. You're my boy, Blue.
Shout out
Hell
to
yeah.
Mike, man.
Hell
Yeah.
I always respect
But-
people who do things like that in the city. Just
Right.
after being like just booked for shows myself, like you just really notice that there's people that they might even make music themselves,
Absolutely.
but they're taking the initiative to take on the role of putting people on stages and putting people in front of people, other
Selfless.
crowds, it's
Especially as an artist,
Oh,
you know how
yeah.
like close to chest we are. We don't get nobody
dope. Yeah.
no opportunity.
Nah.
I don't even want to play here, but I'm not gonna play here, or you ain't gonna play here because I could be playing here. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like
territorial and all that,
bro. So yeah, he didn't have to do it, and he did, and especially like some black kids, and it was kind of known as like I guess like a rock bar. They definitely didn't have like a whole bunch of hip hop acts.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is he didn't have to fuck with us, especially because not that a whole bunch of people know who Jake Lloyd is now, but nobody definitely didn't know who Jake Lloyd was back then. So he definitely put his neck on the line for us. So much love, bro. But thank you. 2010, 2011, I was wilding. I was wilding, bro.
I was doing the Still Blazing cover, the Wiz Khalifa Still Blazing cover. I was like, yo, I like this guy.
He got chops, man. Hold up.
That was when Cushion Orange Juice. Just came out.
Yep.
And so I hadn't really gotten into Wiz. Like I didn't dislike him, but I didn't really know a whole bunch about him. He was still kind of underground. Had just was doing his shit with Spitta and all that. But I heard that song, and I think that's the song that made me really go listen, because it wasn't the album or the mixtape. Somebody played that specific song for me, and I think I went and listened to Cushion Orange Juice because I was like, all right, this is kind of tight. But I heard that one, and I was like, oh shit. And then the sample, and I went and listened to the original song that was sampled, and I was like, bro, this is crazy.
That was a cold flip. I really, even though it was like
so tight.
It's not like you know how people flip samples and it sounds like totally different and like, oh shit, I can't, like, I would never know, but it's an obvious sample, but that shit knocks.
Killed it, bro. But yeah, bro, we used to sing the Still Blazing for a while. It was in a set for a couple years. That and we did the I don't remember what the name of the clip was, but the hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yep.
People breaking in, out
climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up.
So I don't know who the kid was, the guy was. He's probably older
Antoine
than,
Dotson.
Wow.
Yeah, Antoine Dotson.
Look
but
at
I
you
mean,
having
like,
a sharp trap. Damn, bro.
the guy who went and like turned it into a song.
Okay.
Because he did it with a couple viral clips back then. And bro, we heard that song and it was the funniest shit out at the time.
Yep.
And we were like, bro, you know what we should do? We should fucking put this in the set, bro.
Ooh,
and we did. And people would, for the most part, like the verses, because I think we just used the hook, but I sung like some original verses.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, cool, whatever this song is, cool. But then we'd get to the climbing in your window, and people would be like, is this motherfucker singing what I think?
Wait, what the fuck?
Right. And they'd hear that, and people would be like, oh shit, you are so dumb.
You are really dumb.
Good times, bro.
Damn.
I remember seeing that dude Antoine Dotson perform at the I wasn't there, but it was like on a video. He was performing at the BET Awards, performing that song.
When that happened, right?
Full had the perm and everything.
Bro,
He was it was crazy. Yeah. It's dope.
Dumb.
But that was a cold flip too. That shit.
Now that was crazy.
And that was before like everybody was using auto-tune. I mean, maybe people have been using auto-tune for a long time, right? But
it wasn't like outright like that.
The obvious auto-tune. People have been using pitch correction, right? But then like the auto-tune, like really like the actual sound, I don't think everybody was doing that yet. So it was really cool to hear that shit.
It was a fun time.
Another thing that really kind of like caught my eye, and I was like, yo, this is dope that they're doing this, is Geto Gala. Geto Gala is really dope.
Thank you, man. That's been fun, super fun. Shout out DZ Brown. Super fun, man.
Did you guys just like, were y'all already making music together, and did this come into like, hey, we should start, whenever we're together, we should be called this?
So me and DZ were kind of just like getting together and just making songs, just recording, just studio shit.
See what happens.
And eventually, bro, you do enough shit together, people are looking at each other like, all right, we got to call this something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how it was. We were like, okay, we got like 5 songs now. What are we doing with these songs? So let's slap a group name, rap name, whatever on them, and let's do something with them. So that's exactly what it was. We just making music and got tired of just calling ourselves Jake and DZ or DZ and Jake.
So cop movie was going on.
Right. Is this the Tonto, right.
Damn. Who came up with Geto Gala?
So Geto Gala was originally the name of just a song.
Yeah.
And DZ named the song.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember looking at Devin and being like, bro, this is what we should call ourselves. And he was like, you think so? And I was like, I like it. So it was kind of like, it was his name, but it definitely wasn't the name of the group. It was just the name of a track. And I was like,
kind of just rang in the right way for
that's
you.
it, yeah. Alliteration, I like 2 G's.
It feels good.
He's a G, I'm a G.
It's
I
fun
don't
to
know.
say.
It's math, bro.
Double G,
Right?
OG,
It's math.
double
It's the
OG.
numbers shit, man. Come on.
Triple OG, yeah.
Just adds up.
But
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No.
I was just wondering, did you have were you like apprehensive at all like doing this? Because I know sometimes people are like, oh, I don't know if I want to like be considered in a group right now because of how the optics
Whatever
are
I'm
and how
doing,
does it like fit in with my brand and shit like that. I mean, or y'all just homies, so it's just like whatever.
Bro, it was kind of just like we were friends, and it never felt like it was forced or work or anything.
Yeah,
It felt like it
wasn't a 4-letter word.
At all, bro. It was just no apprehension at all. I was like, this is dope. And honestly, I think it was the exact opposite of what you said. I think I was ready to step outside of, because it gave me another lane to do something else and still have fun and not have to worry about so much of the logistics of Jake Lloyd and managing Jake Lloyd and figuring out, it gave me another avenue.
You have a new outlet.
A new outlet.
You have the creative energy that you're like, I don't want to force it through this again. Let's try a different avenue.
And it still brought all the shit that I wanted to get to Jake Lloyd anyway. So it was like doing everything that I was still doing for Jake Lloyd, but like having fun again.
Hell yeah.
Type shit, you know?
It's cool to do it with your friends.
With your
too.
friends and bro,
and especially with two people who have, two followings, different followings,
Absolutely.
And I'm sure like that y'all's following know that y'all know each other
For
type
sure.
shit. So
For sure.
I feel like it's sort of like a
made
match
sense.
made in heaven for
Right.
lack of a better word.
It
I
made
guess.
sense, bro.
Yeah.
And again, me and DZ agree on a lot of things, and our styles are different, but similar at the same, complementary at the same time. So it was, it's been super fun, man. And we've been still working on shit and trying to work on the follow up. So
yeah. Well, shout out to DZ Brown. Shout out to the Geto Gala. Go check out the Geto Gala EP.
Thank you.
You dropped the chopped and screw version recently, right?
Ooh, yes.
I was checking that out on the way over here. I was like, man, I need to get refreshed on Jake's business. And I saw that the latest business was a Geto Gala chopped and screw, man.
My shout out CJ, man. CJ, who also is a film guy and shoots and was a musician at one point, but I think he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna focus on the photography and film. And bro, he sent me a link one day a couple years ago when the record had first come out, and he was like, just check this out. And I listened to it, and it was the version. And I was like, bro, did you do this? And he was like, yeah, man, I was just kind of fucking around at home. And I was like, bro, this is hard.
Yeah.
Can we use this? And he was like, yeah, that's why I was sending it to you. I just wanted to make sure you liked it before I made it live or whatever. And I was like, nigga, make it live now. Like, so shout out CJ, man. Been holding it down. That's another thing about Jake Lloyd, man. I've just had cool people in my corner who like me as a person and also happen to like my music, and that are just like, all right, bro, I got this for you. This is for you. I don't want nothing.
Yeah.
Just do that. I just fuck with you off general principle type shit.
Yeah.
So
gotta love that.
I've been blessed and lucky in that way, man. So shout out y'all. Just like literally what's going on right now. Just people that like me and respect me and who I feel the same way about. And so
yeah, man, it's cool to see that come about. And I still remember, and it's funny you mentioned back in the 2010, 2011 days. I feel like because I did a lot of South by volunteering back in the day.
Okay.
To get like badges and all that business
Shit,
and all that. And I remember back in like the early 2010s, I would see you running around doing shows, and I was like, is Jake Lloyd the man? Is this what's going on here? I remember catching a few shows. I was like, oh, yeah.
Jake Lloyd's the man.
Jay got it. Yeah, he got it like that.
It's confirmed.
I appreciate
so
you.
it's very surreal seeing who I consider like a legit Austin celebrity like actually come on the pod, and I'm like, dude, this is so cool. On a Tuesday, we're chopping up with fucking Jake Lloyd.
Thank you, bro. That's so funny to see like the growth of everybody. Just you know what I mean? Like we all have been progressing, and we've been doing this shit together. You know, so it's crazy, man. And as much as I appreciate it, and thank you guys, you guys been right here doing the same shit. Seeing the moves that Shelly has been making and you guys together, it's just, I think when one of us moves, everybody moves, bro. Yeah. And I know how much Austin likes to think they believe that. You know what I'm saying? I know how Austin wants to believe that and tries to. We don't always look at it like that, but yeah, man, the whole community, the creative music, film community is pushing each other. So there's no me without all of us. I feel
that's true. That's kind of the cool thing about Austin. I know a lot of it's changing lately amidst like gestures at everything taking place lately, but I still feel there's a strong communal aspect to a lot of what goes on in Austin. It's cool to see. I can't speak with familiarity to like how other cities play it, but it always seems like every time I go somewhere where there's an event happening, you see a lot of people dapping each other up, and a lot of people just happy to see one another in attendance just love being given back and forth. And I think that's a really cool facet of the culture here in Austin.
For sure, man. And it wasn't always like that. I mean, I'm take that back. It's always been like a community and people that are happy to see each other winning, and you go to shows and you see the same people because y'all are all. I mean, Austin ain't.
Well, I think it has like that small town vibe.
Yeah,
you know what
absolutely.
I'm saying? It's kind of growing away from that, but it still has that.
The
community.
People that's doing it know the other people that's doing it because we've been doing it for 10+ years.
There's a respect that comes with that.
Respect, bro. Yeah. Exactly. It's like not that I don't have respect for somebody that didn't come up with me that's winning, but like I know y'all seen my journey. I've seen y'all's. There's a certain aspect of respect that goes in that because I was present. Just like y'all were for that.
Yeah, man.
All right, Jake.
Yes,
it's time to cut the shit.
Well, the whole reason I came on.
Cut the lonies, man.
It's time to cut the shit.
Let's do it, bro.
Dylan.
Hello.
Let me tell you what Jake said.
Oh shit! What did I miss? I feel like I missed out on the goods.
Gosh darn it.
We were participating in this this Twitter. I'm not gonna call it a Twitter like war between everyone.
We got the tweets flying. Oh man.
Me and Jake were not at war. Just want to say that.
Okay, not at all.
But amongst like the people on Twitter, it was like a viral sort of thing going on, and we talked about it between Martin Lawrence and Chris Tucker.
Oh hell. Yep, this I definitely caught an earful about this the other night.
I was at Stardust. He know about Stardust.
Oh, yeah, Stardust.
You know about Stardust?
Bro.
Damn, bro, we get dusty a lot these days, man.
We gotta hit the dust.
My god.
So we at Stardust. I go to Stardust and I'm like, yo, can you believe people are out here saying that Martin Lawrence is funnier than Chris Tucker?
Wait.
I was afraid. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
No.
Right?
No. So I think what I remember, the clip or the post said, who
would win in a movie versus?
Yeah. And my thing was,
need more of those.
No disrespect to Chris Tucker. He don't even have as many starring roles as Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
He really don't.
So you couldn't even. Even if his movies were funnier, he don't have as many of them.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, we can X that.
Dude,
we can cross that out right now.
I think here's a better way. Do you think what he has made, do you think it impacts the culture at a stronger level than the output Martin Lawrence did?
Bro,
I think that's easy, bro. Come on, bro. That should be so easy.
You think it's more than but why?
I feel well first of all, like a movie versus, like, what the fuck is that even, right?
That's
right.
Fire.
So like,
we need more of that shit. Hell yeah. Damn,
so
bro.
that's like kind of why I disregarded it. But I do think technically in a movie versus, Martin Lawrence would win, right? Right, because the quantity, and I'm not gonna say they're not quality, but Martin Lawrence has a lot, and he was like
he was the man for a while.
Much better comedian for sure, because much better like I mean, Chris Tucker didn't have an hour-long special in the 90s.
He didn't have
right?
Martin.
Yeah, right. He didn't have the sitcom. He wasn't the guy like Martin was. I'll give him that.
Right.
But if we're going like he said, impact on like culture.
That's a much harder for me because I'm a Martin Lawrence. Like that is my favorite comedian.
Okay, yeah.
And I feel like it's well documented that I am a Martin Lawrence stan. So that's why when you start talking about impact, because by no means do I dislike Chris Tucker.
No, everybody love Chris Tucker.
Right.
One of the greats. When
and
you know
this,
what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know this. So like when you start talking about impact, I'm like, because Money Talks. Bro, I remember my dad showed me Money Talks, and he laughed.
Bro.
I couldn't even watch the movie because
he laughed too damn much.
I'm like, bro, can you chill?
Yeah.
And I'm a kid.
I'm trying to watch. Any subtitles?
I'm laughing at him laugh, not even laughing at the movie because, so obviously Friday is like, bro, I can quote every line in Friday.
It's crazy.
Literally.
The entire script, basically.
Every line.
Then he got Rush Hour.
Which, come on. Come on, bro.
Rush Hour 1, the first Rush Hour. Even the second one, but really that first one, to me.
The vibes was really nice in Rush Hour 1.
Bro, we're nice.
The 90s vibes.
Dog,
like,
the
core
not like going into the 2000s, though, so you kind of had like that. Okay, Y2K right around.
Back when the internet start being active and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Bro.
The homie Colin said that not Colin, Jordan said that Martin has more hit movies, but Chris Tucker has played better characters, better roles. Wow. Because, he was only in Jackie Brown for 10 minutes, but, Beaumont from Jackie Brown.
Yep.
Loved that. I wish Beaumont would have.
It's probably my favorite.
Been a longer, and I get it.
Yeah,
like he went out cold.
Yeah,
like, put him in the trunk.
Got him in the trunk. Sam Jackson said, "Let me just run with Strawberry Tramfield."
Man's put on them gloves,
and like it was such a crazy build up
up
to like when him getting in the trunk. He's like, "I'm not getting in this trunk," and it's like
you
long
gonna get
back
in this
and
trunk?
forth.
He say, "What's this?
What's all this in here?
I gotta
lay in this trunk,
bro. I ain't getting this dirty ass trunk."
I think it say I ain't getting this dirty ass trunk for no minute. But bro, genius. Like
I don't think Martin Lawrence could have
played that. No,
like a Tarantino movie. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I can't see Martin Lawrence in a Tarantino movie.
He'd be like, Quentin, I want a longer bit. I need 30 minutes minimum.
Quentin, what is this, man?
What is this?
Damn.
Come on, man. Quentin.
Yeah, I mean, national security.
It's a national security is amazing.
It's a pretty good movie.
Like, that's the B. The whole
oh my god,
by a B bit. Like whoever thought of that shit, bro. Is this a thought? Like genius, bro. Who thinks of shit like that? But
yeah, that shit's
crazy.
I
agree.
Man.
I think that there are definitely. So I guess that poses the question: do you think Chris Tucker could have played every Martin Lawrence role? I agree with what you're saying that Chris Tucker or Martin Lawrence couldn't have played that Chris Tucker role, or a Quentin Tarantino. But like, bro, Thin Line Between Love and I'm not saying that's a drama. It's not like just the most acting chops. But
could he have been co-starring with Eddie Murphy in Life?
I think I do think he could have, but.
That's my favorite. That might be like my favorite. One of my favorite movies.
It's a great film.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to Martin Lawrence movies, it's hard to count because there was so much support in the cast.
For sure.
But I mean, not to say Martin Lawrence didn't do well. And another thing, Martin Lawrence doesn't really have to. This is kind of weird to say because I don't think he has to try very as hard to be funny. Chris Tucker, he sort of like pushes it like all the time.
Yeah.
Which,
I can see that.
But when he's playing like a cop or something like that, like Rush Hour, he doesn't have to really like scream all the time.
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence doesn't have to do that. But as opposed like on his show, on his sitcom,
right.
I think he does that a lot.
For sure.
He like,
goes into that. He's playing Martin. He's Martin. He's playing Martin.
He's every other supporting character. He's everybody, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dog, that is my...
Okay, so there's a lot to look at when it comes to who's better or whatever.
So much.
They're in their own lane.
That's why it was on. That's the whole point of people putting it on Twitter.
Yeah,
because
we need the community.
There's no way that this can really be answered.
So right. Definitely respect you know what you obviously, you know, I respect both of them, and I respect like how you think about this.
Absolutely.
I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? Hell no. I gotta have a side, right? You know, I'm like, we're like, I'm kind of got like, I'm breaking this down somehow. We're gonna get down to like the numbers or whatever.
For sure.
But who is your favorite character that Martin plays on Martin?
All right.
You can give me like 3 of them.
I was gonna say Otis.
Otis is good.
Love Otis. Bro, Dragonfly Jones.
Damn, yes.
Dragonfly Jones is probably number 1.
It's pretty good.
Punk.
He's always getting his ass kicked.
Bro.
Where Otis is always kicking someone's ass.
Yep. It's a good bit.
Okay, so Jerome.
Ooh.
So it's gotta be, it's a tie between, for first place, Jerome and who did I say?
Dragonfly. Yeah.
That's tied for number 1, and then I'd probably say Otis after that. Mama Payne is hilarious too. Bro, Jerome, nigga. When I think of Martin, I think of Jerome.
The punchline,
bro, so
crazy.
He's like, you. Jerome's trying to holler at Gina in the club because Martin Lawrence they don't ever go out. And so that he's like, fuck it, we going out to the club on our romance thing.
Get our romance on. Yeah, bro.
And then Jerome's like, if you want to get with a winner, you gotta drop that chicken dinner.
Oh my god, bro.
And Martin Lawrence is over there like getting the term, trying to get some drinks and shit. Like,
bro, my man said, you gotta lose your friend though if you want to ride in the Benz. Bro, just genius level 90s shit that probably wouldn't go over now, but
at the time,
in 1992 and 93, it was
lightning in a bottle.
Bro, come on, bro.
Man.
Just a genius. Okay, that's what I don't think Chris Tucker could have had a sick. Like, Chris Tucker's funny.
I was just thinking
but
that.
I don't think Chris Tucker could have had a.
I don't know if he got a whole sitcom in him.
I don't think people want that from Chris Tucker. That's not the kind of Chris Tucker people want. It's not like a every episode kind of deal.
I agree.
It's like a movie. All right, cool. We'll catch the next movie when it comes out. We'll watch this one to death. But it's like, I don't know.
Do I want to see him for 30 minutes every Monday? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That's hard to answer. Martin Lawrence got so much more meat on the bone, whereas Chris Tucker, his is few and far between.
Yeah.
He ain't got the broadest discography or filmography ever.
He's pretty expensive though.
Bro, he is.
I bet.
Bro, like how much did he make off fucking Rush Hour? Like
probably way
every
more
Rush
than
Hour
Friday.
was like the most he got paid with each subsequent movie.
Dude.
Yeah.
And that's all he's done since then, basically.
And it makes me think that like maybe like Martin had more movies because they could afford Martin Lawrence. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Absolutely.
Not to say that he's cheap, you know, but it's like I heard like I talked to my uncle about it. He would be saying like Chris Tucker just wanted way too much money.
He wanted
like type shit for like shit like Friday and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why they didn't have him next Friday, I think. They had Day instead.
You heard about the whole the cursing, that whole rumor, right? There was a rumor that it was too much cursing in the first Friday, which is another reason why he didn't want to do the second one. That's I mean, it could be.
I feel like I recall
don't know
seeing that somewhere.
How true any of that shit is. It could all be hearsay. But
I know he did stop cursing in his material.
He said,
I was about to say, did he cuss much in Rush Hour?
Not really.
I don't recall.
I mean, he said
he said shit. He said shit. He's like, I can't believe
no
this
F-words,
shit.
He ain't dropping no
like
F-bomb,
he was dropping in Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There wasn't no. I don't think Chris Tucker said fuck in any other movie after Friday.
He did say you got knocked the fuck out. That's crazy.
Bro,
After
I don't give a fuck.
Damn,
Bro,
he
he cursed up a storm.
Yep.
So the whatever was
and
like
Money Talks was before
Money Talks was after.
He's pretty vulgar in Money Talks.
Was he? Yeah.
But I think that Rush Hour is sort of a family movie.
It's a little bit more mainstream.
You know?
It was for the crew, but it was definitely you could watch. Hey, go get me a beer. Go get your dad a beer.
Yeah.
You'll watch Rush Hour.
When this part come on, step
you
over there.
understand the words
You know what I'm
coming out of my
saying?
mouth.
Yeah.
Right. But I remember specifically my parents not letting me watch Friday
Okay.
As a
Yeah, I can
kid
see
when it
that.
first came
Yep.
out, they were like, no,
I don't know about all this.
But Rush Hour, exactly. Like that's
Yeah.
you watch that with your kid. Oh,
Easy.
he's gonna say shit and damn.
Yeah.
You know what
Jackie
I'm
Chan gonna be
saying?
smiling, hanging
Jackie
out, doing karate
Chan
and
gonna
shit.
be-
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So,
I think Chris Tucker could have did Blue Streak.
I can see that.
Chris
Him and
Tucker
Luke
could've
Wilson
done-
hanging out.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah,
Right?
Yeah. That's one of my favorite Martin Lawrence movies.
That's
to
a
be
good
honest.
one,
Blue Streak is
man.
so
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
funny.
And it's such a cool like plot. Diamond thief
He has
has
to get in the police station and shit.
Yeah.
Bro,
What
that's
you gonna do
crazy.
with one shoestring? Floss your
Flush
ass.
ass.
Floss your ass.
That's
Bro.
so good, bro.
So
That is so
funny.
like
That's like main Martin Lawrence at his best. Just
Yes.
like because obviously that wasn't in the
That's-
script. That was just
Yeah.
him.
That's just
ripping,
off the
like,
cuff shit.
Bro, that
Hell
is
He's like,
Martin Lawrence.
gotta go.
Gotta go. Right. Come on, bro.
Gotta
Genius,
go.
dog. Genius. Love
Man,
it.
I couldn't be like. There's like you could see people even in the movies, just like smiling and sort of getting out of character
There's no
a little
way.
bit.
There's no
I
way.
love it.
Like there's
I'd be
like
breaking
cop
character all the time.
letting him out of the prison, opening the fence outside.
Yeah.
He's like, where the butt nigga hoes at? And he's like
He's like-
smiling and shit.
Get your ass out. Just go. Get out, bro. When he goes to his girlfriend's house and he's like, she's like, Miles, you told me you were a banker. Bank robber. Sorry.
Sometimes I stutter.
I'm getting
Oh
that
my
whole
God.
thing straightened out. Just genius shit like that, man. Like, love
That
it.
shit is goofy, man. All right, so you gave me your 3 favorite
Okay.
Martin characters. I'm gonna give you like 3 sleepers, right?
Okay.
One is I think his name's like Bill from marketing. He's like
Bob.
Bob from marketing.
Bob
Marketing.
marketing, where
Yeah.
he's
He
in
plays the-
whiteface.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's telling Snoop Dogg to get the hammer pants.
Bro.
Then you got
Genius. Oh fuck, I forgot.
you got King Beef.
King Beef.
King Beef is
He
like
must dance.
Yeah.
But first, yeah.
big
Genius,
ass like
bro.
hairy chest.
Yeah.
And then the last one, I'm gonna give a last one an honorable mention. Fuck, I forget his name. He's like a Hawaiian dude though.
Oh,
What's it?
The mechanic.
Yeah,
It's a Elroy.
Elroy. That's what it was. Elroy.
Then the sleeper is Roscoe,
Bro,
little
how
kid.
can we forget Shanae?
Bro, Shanae's the one.
I was thinking of Shanae. Shanae is
But-
not really a sleeper though, but
I
like
can't
yeah,
believe I didn't even fucking think of Shanae.
she's probably the best to
I
be
put
honest.
Shanae
Pretty good.
over Otis because Shanae was fucking hilarious. But
Yeah.
that shit would not fly today.
Yeah,
I've
people-
already seen people today talking about like, oh, Shanae. And
That
I'm
was
like,
troublesome.
I'm
That
like,
was
dude.
problematic.
that's I
Wh-
get
why-
it.
What do you think? Are you saying because of like black women, or are you talking about trans people? Like, how is that problematic?
I think it was more like the black woman thing, where it's like this is a stereotype of this is every black woman
Mhm.
this is how they be acting and all that. And it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, that might cross some hairs in the current day. But
I've seen, like I said, I've seen Reddit shit and shit like that. People are like, I don't know about Shanae, da da da. And I'm like, dude, he was playing all these. I don't think he was
Yeah.
trying to.
I don't think
But
it's
Well, I
from-
think all these characters are inspired from something. This is
He probably
somebody's
knows
story
somebody
that
that's
we're talking
literally like
about, you know.
Shanae.
So it's
Right.
like, how you gonna tell? Like, I don't know. I just don't.
It gets
get
real
it.
gray,
don't
and
get
I don't
it.
like getting in. You know,
Yeah.
but I try to respect everybody's.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to. If it's offensive to you, in no way am I here to tell you that it's not offensive.
Yeah.
You know.
How dare you be offended?
But it's
by
also
it?
Right.
Like,
offensive
come
to me that
That you don't think that shit funny as hell.
You telling me you ain't
Right.
laughing right now? Come on.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
on. Fooling.
But those are definitely, bro. Elroy, don't you know no good?
Don't you know? No.
no.
good.
Don't you know no? Yeah, just genius shit, bro.
What are some? Would you say that Martin's your favorite sitcom?
Yeah,
What are some like other ones that you were into? Let's get into some sitcoms. I know we all watch some
Bro,
sitcoms, right? Yeah, let's get
I
into
was
some sitcoms.
just watching My Wife and Kids.
Oh,
Speaking of,
Yup.
because Gina went, or Tisha Campbell went
Yup.
from,
Mm-hmm.
and bro, Damon. I never would have thought of Damon Wayans as a sitcom guy.
He
but
fits it so
bro,
good, dude.
My Wife and Kids is so fucking funny, dog.
So
He
good.
got
Like,
some good jokes on that
bro,
shit, bro.
that shit is so funny. Stupid. Him and Junior, bro.
That's the whole cast is crazy,
Whole
like
cast
no
is-
other. Even like
yeah.
the kids,
Right.
You know, even the chick from You Got Served
Oh my god.
is on. She's the
She
daughter.
was, yeah, bro. So that was one of my favorite Bro, I'm a sitcom whore, dog.
I'm a sitcom
I love
whore.
sitcoms of all genres and all, you know.
You ever watch Roseanne?
Roseanne was my shit.
Roseanne was
was
good.
good.
Man. It's good money.
Shit, bro. Why am I drawing a blank?
I've seen people say that the Jamie Foxx show is funnier than Martin.
Whew.
Damn.
I feel like Jamie Foxx got a lot of his jokes from Martin.
That,
the whole
yeah.
when he was
Yep.
bro, that's Martin, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that. Come on, dog. Don't look. You're talking to a Martin fanatic, but Jamie Foxx is hilarious. The D.L. Hughley show was good.
Damn, yeah, it was good.
Bernie
right.
Mac.
Bernie Mac
Dude,
is
I
up there.
love
Bro,
the Bernie Mac
Mac.
show.
Is
That is
that-
crazy good.
Is that a sitcom though?
I think it's a sitcom.
Yeah, I guess so. It's more of like it seems like more of like a Modern Family style kind of
I can
deal
see
because
that.
he has his like he breaks
Like
the
they were
fourth
breaking-
wall.
They got the
Yeah.
different camera
Yeah.
angles and all that.
Yeah,
like, it ain't
you
it ain't
know.
like on a set the way that it's like
For
shot.
sure.
Basically,
It's like mockumentary
Yeah.
style, you know.
Yep.
But it's up there though. For
Here's
sure.
a question: Is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air underrated or overrated?
I think it's where it's supposed.
You think it's where it's supposed-
rated where.
I think it's. I feel the
I
same.
think it's rated where it should be.
I didn't have as much familiarity with it when I was growing up because I missed the boat. Then I watched it like pretty recently, and I was like, no, this stands.
Will Smith is funny,
Yeah.
bro.
Will Smith, a funny guy.
He was funny as shit in that.
And that was like a young man's sitcom.
Yeah.
I was
It
gonna
like
say, bro, it was.
because it's not like somebody like Martin or whatever. These families. Well, it is a family, of course, but it's
yeah.
like it's based around someone that's in high school or some shit like
Yeah.
that.
I'm
you know?
honestly surprised we don't see that battle more of Martin or Fresh Prince. You know what I mean? I would
That's fair.
imagine we would see that more because I think about when you start thinking of the 90s black classic sitcoms, you got Martin, you got Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
And
the
I think that's kind of how Bad Boys even came to be because they were both.
Damn.
Think about it, bro. The first Bad Boys, I feel like Martin was the main character. It was more so around him.
Yeah.
Because he had the Martin show and he was the bigger
He was
star.
the
Yeah,
guy.
he
at
was.
the
He was
time.
kind of the
main
he was on the he was the
character.
one on top of the
But
marquee.
when you get to the second,
That's
you
when
see he's
yeah,
turned
yeah,
into
yeah,
like
yeah.
a
Lowry.
supporting
He's more of the
cast.
he's the
Right.
comedic relief. Will
He's the
Smith
really-
is the titular leading man.
Right.
You know.
He's Will Smith now.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Wearing pink fucking shit on the inside of his sports
Damn,
coats. And
hell
shit.
yeah.
Will Smith. But
Yeah.
yeah, Fresh Prince, bro. Like, there's some shit in that Martin Lawrence couldn't have done. Like, I've seen Will Smith do some scenes.
Yeah.
Obviously, the crying scene, whatever. But like, even like comedic scenes,
Yeah.
their comedy is two totally.
They got different senses.
They got
Yeah.
different styles and a genius show, bro. Like genius level writing, genius level acting on across the board. Everybody in the family. I couldn't see any other actor playing anybody in that sitcom other than who was in there. You know,
Remember when they got a different mom? That was a crazy transition.
it's nuts. They didn't even try to find somebody that was even kind of like even sort of.
They're
looked
just like, we just got a new
We
actress.
just need a new person. Like,
We need a replacement like Stat.
tomorrow.
We got this girl. She don't even look like her. Whatever. we'll just roll.
Who's gonna notice? Literally everyone's
We'll
gonna
sneak
notice,
it
bro.
right by them. Everybody's like,
And they,
no. Dude.
they said fuck like writing her in.
Bro.
No, it's
That's
literally
like-
like one episode later. It's just she's there. It's like,
The
what's
next
up,
season
Mom?
started, and you just got
Yo.
this new person that you just tried to make us think that we were crazy, but
They could have killed her off or something.
bro, something, something, bro.
Dude.
I'm glad Tatiana Ali's hung around. She's good money.
Man, I went to. You talking about Ashley, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I remember I had seen a DJ Vlad interview of Hillary. I forget what her name is.
Oh, the actress I can't think of.
She was,
Yeah, she was in the Ladies Man.
yeah,
and Major Payne.
Major Payne,
Yeah.
twerking and just twerking in Major Payne,
The
bro.
twerking in Major Payne, I was like, wow, this is
Damn.
not Hillary.
That was the
This
most.
is out of character.
yeah.
Honestly, it was the most awkwardest.
It was
Twerk
kind of
I've ever seen in my
just
life.
like a shimmy,
Woo!
but like
A
with her
bit-
head down.
Yeah, she tooted that thing up, boy.
Hey yo, Hillary acting different.
No.
That is not Trevor.
How could you not when you got this guy Damon Wayans in the club doing these dance moves, bro?
Oh my god!
I would have started shaking my ass too, man. Shit.
Bro, so stupid, dog. I was just watching Major Payne like 2 nights ago. That's my shit.
That's some good stuff, man. I really hope they don't try to remake that movie.
They better not,
bro. I'm so sick. That's one of my least favorite things about our generation is our infatuation with reboots. And
I hate it.
They asked Martin about a reboot, and he was like, "Nah, there's no way."
There's no
For
way.
one, Tommy's R.I.P. dead.
Yeah.
Like he said he didn't. Even if Tommy was alive, he was like, I had no interest on ever doing so.
Dude,
just leave shit alone, bro.
That's good.
If you do that and it just goes limp, it's such a bad look, man. And
it
just
eats at the legacy, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it. But yeah, leave Major Payne alone.
Yeah, and I don't understand because you don't even have to come up with new stories. There's tons of stories out there that just haven't been brought to Hollywood. You know, you don't got to keep just eating away at
the same shit.
You know, I do like live action reboots from cartoons. I can get with that.
Cool.
But the shit like White Man Can't Jump and
that's tough.
I'm just like, bro,
with Jack Harlow, no disrespect. It's a cool. I get it. I definitely get it.
Yeah.
But that don't mean I like it.
Yeah.
Just because I get it don't mean I like it.
I don't mean to be,
you know what
I
I'm
don't be
saying?
front and center jumping for joy and shit.
Yeah,
like not quite.
But I understand it, bro. Jack Harlow as
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson's character. I get it. It makes sense. It holds up. But like, we don't need it.
No.
We
Who
don't
asked
need
for it?
Who asked for this?
Yeah, someone at the studio's like, I slept in didn't do my homework. What about a White Man Can't Jump remake? Everybody's like, $signs.
Okay,
It's like,
okay.
all right, whatever.
And we'll get Hulu. We'll get Hulu to do it.
Yeah.
Obviously. Who says no to that?
All right, bro.
on,
You know, so
That's tough.
to each his own. But
Yeah, he's his own, man.
leave
Shit.
well enough alone. To each his own, but leave well enough alone. That's
Right.
what I always like to say.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, we're just in a weird time right now.
For sure.
I think it's everybody just caught up in the nostalgia tip. Everybody just kind of like, I think people
We
kind
are
of
the nostalgia generation. That is who we are.
our whole thing
Yeah.
is just like, remember that stuff that rocked,
Mhm.
and now everybody's like, why make new stuff when we can just like rehash
What
that?
about all that shit y'all was just talking about? Let's
Yeah,
make that
y'all
again.
like that stuff still, don't you? And it's like, yes, but
But also
that
want
we like
some-
it as it was. Like,
Yeah.
we don't need a new fucking. We don't need the 2.0 of.
Yeah, no.
Imagine them trying to remake Friday. Like,
Ugh,
imagine that shit.
just don't.
Like-
And you've seen all those photoshopped flyers of Friday point with
DC Young Fly.
Fly and Cube Sun, and I'm just like, bro, I know this is fake, but even though it's fake, it's still pissing me off.
Still
Yeah.
irksome.
At the
Like,
thought of this even maybe
man.
being real.
is nothing sacred. Like, come on, man. Like, we gotta
No.
maintain the culture somehow.
Somehow, bro.
It's so greedy. It's
So
kinda like, and it's
greedy.
lazy. And I don't want
and
to.
lazy.
It sucks for me to say that because I'm not really in those rooms where all this shit's happening. But like I said, dude, there's so much out there. There's so many good writers out there. There's so many
Right.
like. I don't know, man. And even if you're gonna like reboot some shit like The White Man Can't Jump, you could have easily just call it something else and it'd be loosely based off of White Man Can't
And
Jump.
that would have already put me in a better place to
Yeah.
accept it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Already, you know,
Just
like
reformat the packaging. Don't give me the same
let me
exact
say,
action figures
you know
before.
What, they're fucking. That's White Man Can't Jump.
Exactly.
Let me
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
let it be
saying?
organic. Like, wow, I can hear Jimmy. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Again.
Like,
I can hear Jimmy. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
no, for real.
Yeah,
But
man.
taking the easy way.
It's tough, man. But I think, just to circle it all back, I think another reason I hold you in high regard, Jake, because you don't take the easy way. I think you, as someone that I'd consider a pillar of the Austin music community, I don't think that's a far-fetched level of acclaim. I think you've done a good job of keeping the vitality of the scene integrated with everything else going on, because you know how everything in here in Austin's saturated. There's too much of everything. Everybody doing this, that, and the third to the nth degree.
Right.
And I think it's interesting to see people that are local that have held it down for the scene for as long as you have, and like still maintain the forward momentum, which I
Thank you,
guess
man.
like leads me to the next point. Like, where do you see yourself going from here creatively? Do you have anything that you're like excited about to pursue from here? Do you have things outside of music that are like kind of drawing your attention a little bit, or is it kind of more just, all systems go on the music front still?
Honestly, bro, I was talking with Shelly about this earlier. I am interested in film and maybe not necessarily being a actor, but just
Like
I
a
love
producer or something.
just anything film related. I'm a huge movie buff. Love going to the movies and dissecting and sitting and talking about them like we're doing right now. But I don't know, man. I'm getting to the point where I don't really know what the next step for Jake Lloyd music wise is. You know what I mean?
It's interesting territory.
It is. You perform ACL and you kind of feel like,
where do I go from here?
You beat the game.
Yeah. What glass ceiling is there? Yeah. Like,
right.
Because there's only so much one can accomplish here in Austin before like you get cold elsewhere, and it's like, do I need to go to Los Angeles? Do I need to go to New York?
And I
need to
have
go to Chicago?
tried so hard to be image of you don't have to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, bro, it kind of feels like you do. It kind of feels like you got to get the fuck out of Austin.
It's tough.
And bring, so I don't know, man. I'm recording, I'm writing. I've been working on producing, which is something that I never
Hell yeah.
seeing you on the boards,
bro, which I never did. And like I said, Danny always was my producer. It was like if you heard anything that Jake Lloyd was on,
it was on Danny.
9 times out of 10, Danny produced it. So it's been fun to figure that out, and it's given me new like life and momentum in music in general, and figuring out different avenues. And so right now I'm just in a process of just recording, just creating.
It's cool.
And not taking shows that make sense.
Yeah, like you
know what I mean?
Don't just take it because it's offered. Take some stuff that's like, this calls to me.
One thing that I got this momentum so I can do shit that I want to do when I want to do it.
Yeah.
So now it's like I might not take a show on a Tuesday for $300 just to play like I would have 6-7 years ago, because I just wanted to play and drink beers and show off for girls type shit. Now it's like it's got to make sense. I'm grown. The guys in my band have kids. Yeah. I'm not going to pull these guys at the house on a Tuesday for 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was essentially a throwaway show.
2 drink tickets.
Yeah, like
you know what I'm saying. So
it's all about the time at the end of the day.
It's all about these guys' time. You obviously are showing me you don't give a shit about my time.
Yeah,
clearly.
So just being able to pick and choose, and I want to do more like festival type shit.
Yeah.
Like nothing. I'm not saying I won't play at the dive bars and shit like that, but I feel like where Jake Lloyd, the brand, is at, is kind of like only doing those type of shows if it makes sense, like an event or something.
Have some pomp and circumstance behind it.
Right. Just playing on a Wednesday at lack of other venue, Hole in the Wall. Love you guys. I've played there 100 times and y'all have always shown love. But like just doing that just to do it on a Tuesday, I don't know if Jake really wants to do that.
I gotta get my sleep.
Literally, like it's funny as we get older, you realize it's like time is so valuable, and it speaks volumes with how you spend it.
It's the only real currency. Like
literally, like you can get money back whenever. You cannot get time back. And I've thought about that many times myself, and it's like, I've done shows where I'm like, what am I getting out of this? Like, oh yes, I'm getting some practice in. Right. I might get a little bit of pay, if any. There might be a crowd there. Hopefully at least something, or drink tickets or some shit. But yeah, dude, you start to be more economical with how you allot your time and yourself, because it's so easy to just take every opportunity given to you, but then you got to worry about oversaturating yourself, and it's like
it's a business now.
It's a business, and it's like, are people taking Jake Lloyd, both the person and the brand / artist, are they taking that for granted? It's like you almost have to segment yourself and separate from the just being out in the circuit all the time, to where like you're sparse, and a Jake Lloyd appearance has more weight and gravity. It's like, oh fuck, Jake's doing a show. Holy shit, I haven't seen Jake in months. Oh my god, I have to go see this out. Like,
that's kind of where I'm in that weird position of like wanting to perform because I love playing on stage.
Yeah.
But also knowing it's a business and like thinking about where Jake Lloyd is right now and the optics and all the other shit, you know, that I don't necessarily really care about, but the business Jake needs to care about. So it's like
it's a tough situation,
a tough one, bro.
Because honestly, you know, with people like us, you know, who always want to be around and be in the mix and, you know, play, you know, it's like people will take advantage of you without even like knowing,
meaning to,
you know, you know, because like some people they just need somebody to get, you know, they need a lineup, and then they're like, oh, Jake Lloyd is good. I would love to have Jake Lloyd play. Can you come play for me? And you're like, you know, this might be the homie type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't know how often that has happened. And I'm sure it's happened. Like, I don't want to tell my homie no.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not really, it's not that I don't even want to do it. It just doesn't really make sense for me to do.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't want to tell the homie no.
I think
it's tough,
you know?
man.
I think a true homie will, you know, sort of respect the reasoning behind the shit.
Absolutely.
It's no like, oh, I'm not. That's not like I'm too good for your show, but it's just like I don't think it really fits into, you know, what I got going on with the brand, what I even got going on this week. To be
honest. I even fuck the brand. What I got going on this week, literally straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Oh man.
And I've definitely, I know that they might not admit it, but I have hurt some people's feelings, and wasn't obviously my intention, but you know, people, it's an emotional thing, especially if it's like your show, a show that you're putting together. This is your brainchild. It's your baby, just like my music is my baby. So I can understand how you would be offended by me telling you no, especially if we have a relationship.
Oh yeah,
you know,
it's tough. You got to be very political. When it comes to the music scene, it's crazy, bro. Like, you think you just be an artist. It ain't just that. You got to know how to maneuver. You got to know how to shake hands, kiss babies, all that stuff.
We took those rose-colored glasses off a long time.
Literally,
you know what I'm saying? A long time ago. So, but yeah, man, still having fun, still creating, still learning, still just being in the community, being around like-minded creatives. That's what keeps me going.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Absolutely.
I do want to explore other avenues in music. Maybe I don't want to be the front man all the time. Maybe I don't want to. You being an artist, I feel like you have a time clock on that. Being a producer, being a songwriter, I can write songs for you until I'm in the grave.
Yeah.
And you can be the young talent. You can be the face. There's a clock on being the face. I'm not always going to be able-bodied. I'm not always going to be, you know, whatever.
Boys ain't trying to be legacy acts in a fucking Las Vegas venue or some shit like that.
Exactly, bro. So,
like Afro Man?
Bro, I hope Afro Man gonna do that. That'd be cool.
Bro, Afro Man is still performing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
bro, he
going.
made that music video with the damn cops coming in. He said, "I'm gonna make this music video," and the cops are like, "You can't do that. We're like mad and shit." And it's like, whatever, dude.
That was the funniest. Somebody, I don't know how I saw it. Somebody posted it, and that was the funniest shit I had seen in a long time.
That rocks.
It was so good. It was so good. He was like, "Yeah, y'all are neither dumping out my shit and dumping out my clothes. Oh, ain't no weed in there."
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I was rolling, dog. It was so funny. It's so funny.
Woo!
But yeah, man.
Dude, I wanted to ask you, man, like, what's it like having braces, man?
Oh my God, stupid.
You don't like it? You don't like it?
Talking with a lisp. No, honestly, bro, it's not bad. I mean, my mouth is sore every couple months from getting them tightened, but it's not too bad, man. It's something I always wanted. I always had like a thing about my gap since I was young, and everybody's always like, "Bro, don't do it, don't do it. That's your calling card." And I'm like, I know, but
trust me, I'm right there with you.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
when it's something that you've had a complex about since you were a kid, but I told the dentist, I was like, "Look, everybody's giving me, or the orthodontist, everybody's giving me shit, and I do kind of hear what they're saying. It is my calling card. So can we leave
A slight
I
gap.
said, don't
A little skosh of it.
I said, don't close it all the way, bro.
Like,
I've
we'll see what we
never
can
heard
do.
of somebody telling the orthodontist, "Yo, leave me a little space
exactly
in between."
What she said. She was like, we don't get that very often, but we'll see what we.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm ready to just close it all. I want to close it all up. And I was like,
veneers looking at it.
That's
shit.
that's a real orthodontist who could do that.
She said,
you know what I'm saying?
She said, I got you.
Not everybody can do that.
Everybody can do that. She said, look, when you put your retainer in, we might have to put retainer on one side. Rotate on the other side so we can keep
Oh my God,
I was
dude!
Like, good Lord, maybe
They
we'll
say
talk.
you're gonna need the whole wraparound
let's
apparatus just to get it going.
Y'all gotta relax.
Wait till we get there, bro. But
just give me some fucking Invisalign, call it whatever.
Yeah, right. No, that's really cool. I used to have braces when I was
Did you?
in like 6th grade all the way up to like eighth grade. I want to say.
So yeah, you got them in the right time, bro. I begged my parents. I wanted braces so bad. As a kid, and they were like, nah. And they always gave me the boy, ain't nothing wrong with your gap.
Yeah,
we
right.
love you. And I was like, okay, if you can't afford it, that's fine.
Yeah.
But don't patronize me, goddamn.
Your gap
you know,
is fine.
Like,
Quit
I'm like, dude,
freaking out.
It's not. And then even when I got him as an adult, and I was like, yeah, I had to get him on my own. My parents, I was in the group chat like, yeah, because y'all wouldn't do it. And my dad's still holding on to the shit. Yeah, because wasn't nothing wrong with you. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm a 35-year-old man now. Like, we don't have to.
we can really talk about
this. We can talk about this now. But
It's so
funny shit, bro.
Whenever I would go into the dentist's office, I would always see just all kinds of people in there of all ages,
Right.
all kinds of people. I thought it was pretty interesting. So I never thought it was sort of like
An age. Right.
limit on braces or whatever. Of course, when you get older, you start to like kind of understand what that means and
For
shit
sure.
like that. But I mean, it's whatever, man.
As a
It's
kid, you're like, bro, just put these shits on my teeth. Like everybody else has them.
I thought braces were dope.
Right.
I wanted
I
braces.
never thought it was like. I never felt like I was gonna be embarrassed to have them.
Yeah.
You know, I never was like, oh shit, people gonna make fun of me because I got braces. No, I thought it was.
I thought other people thought it was cool too. I thought I was in it like I got more attention because of that. You know,
sure.
it's like people. There's like the typical like insults, the brace face, and but that's like whatever. It's like
With
you got exactly.
Whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
But
Do you like going to the dentist?
I honestly take care of my teeth for the most part, so I'm not like one of those people that get super.
Same.
So I don't. It's not like I can't.
Some people
I'm
hate it.
Counting down.
Some people are like,
but-
I have to go to the dentist.
Well, it's probably because they don't take care of their
Probably
shit.
they got I gotta
They're
get three
not
root
ready
canals,
to-
all this other shit. And it's like,
Right.
I like it. I go there. I'm like, I'm chilling. My shit gonna be clean when I get done. I just don't.
Right.
Motherfucking dentists be talkative sometimes,
Bro,
While you got
you
your mouth
have-
wide open and they're
But
having
they really
a whole.
be expecting you to answer these
They're like,
questions.
hey, how do you feel about blah 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 blah? I'm like, my mouth is agape with
Yeah.
machinery. Why are you asking me to talk? There's
You
literally
have
like
fingers
sprayers and shit
in my
going in
mouth,
here right
bro.
now. Like,
Vacuum.
quit talking to me.
Yeah, chill. But yeah, I don't mind it, man. I've never really. I don't have a phobia about it.
That's good.
When I'm reading the shit, like I just went a couple weeks ago and I actually had to get a filling.
Damn.
Like a fucking. So I had to take a bracket off, go get the filling, go get the bracket put back on. But
Fuck.
I was reading over the shit and it was like, the laughing gas and all that shit. I'm like, bro, I'm getting a feeling. People get laughing gas for a feel, like maybe a root canal, maybe that other shit. But I'm like, bro, a feeling is. I didn't even know that they were even making people numb to get. I remember when you would get a feeling and they wouldn't even numb you.
Yeah.
Like, it
Yeah,
was
they just said, all right, here you go.
Right, and so now I'm like, dog. But people really, really have phobias about
It's crazy.
No,
the dentist, dog.
dude, straight up, like
And I get it, but
yeah.
not like that. I'm not.
I mean, I feel that, man. I've had like nightmares of my teeth getting fucked up, and I'll wake up and I'm like,
Oh shit.
how's my mouth? Look in the mirror, like they're all there still. Okay,
Yeah.
thank God.
Right.
But it's tough, man. Imagine getting older and your shit just start rotting on you. That's tough, man. Take care of your damn mouth,
Take care of
man.
And bro, people, I don't want to get off on some other shit, but people don't realize that like how much your teeth is connected to your heart.
Literally.
If my grandmother, she wanted to get dental work done and she couldn't because her, or she needed like stuff done, but she couldn't do it because her teeth weren't.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Her heart wasn't strong enough to get the dental work done that she
Mm-hmm.
needed. And I was like, what does your heart have to do with your teeth? And my dad was like, your shit.
Do
is
the knowledge.
Learn the history.
Do the knowledge, bro. Your gums is connected to your lungs.
Yo,
get it
dang.
together. And I was like, oh
His
shit, bro, you
mind-blown
dropping
gift
bombs
just
on your boy. Yeah,
I was
but-
pretty afraid of the dentist when I was a kid. Up to a certain age, I would say, but just like laying on my back and having that thing over my nose,
right?
that shit really spooked me. There was one time where we didn't last, I didn't last like 5 minutes.
So sat down and was like, I gotta go.
I sat down, laid on my back. This is probably, it was like before I was.
Oh,
shit!
Shut
Somebody
the fuck up.
calling
No one
in.
calling. I don't buy it. Damn.
Yo.
Órale, ¿qué pasa, amigos?
What's good, man? Can y'all hear this guy?
Yeah.
What's happening?
is-
I think I know who this is,
who is
man. What's the
this?
deal?
It's not a big deal at all. It's just I wanted to call and say that you guys are really great and that you put on such a good show for everybody out there, man. It's really, it's a lot of love that I feel watching your show.
What?
And I just wanted to say shout out to Jake Lloyd, man. That guy is crazy. I saw his little ACL documentary, man. That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Hey, thank you.
Yo, we appreciate that, man. Jake Lloyd. Yo.
The people.
Hey, yo,
The fans.
super dope.
Órale, Jake Lloyd. Do you have any updates on when you're gonna be dropping new music for the summer? I'm trying to have a City Boy summer.
Let's go. At the moment, we don't have anything slated for the summer. We are looking at September, but hey, we can turn up in the fall. A fall turn up.
City Boy.
Bueno, I will be having a fall harvest with the City Boys then.
Hey yo, my
Bring the
God.
tamales.
The tamales. Hey, let's go.
You guys take it easy, man. Love y'all. Appreciate you guys.
All right.
All love all day,
Love you
baby.
too, man.
Goddamn.
Peace.
Thank you.
All right, peace.
Damn. He said, I want to have a City Boy ball, bro.
City boys,
Jesus
baby.
Christ.
Hell
That's
yeah.
crazy.
That's fucking nuts, man.
Hey, before I forget,
What's up?
do you remember when you were doing the 1-800 auto-tune?
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's a time.
I came and I did it, and we had a blast.
Uh-huh.
And I did.
Want to be a
Wanna
baller.
Be a baller.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Want to be a
Bro.
baller. That's
It was
just
a
crazy.
Fun-ass time,
I don't
bro.
think I don't think that one ever came out either.
Damn.
There would be
Didn't, but I mean,
The-
the experience of going over there,
Dude.
and I hadn't, bro. Nobody was doing shit like that. I had never seen nothing like that, and I was like, dog, my nigga's out here doing his thing.
Dude. Trying to make that, internet. I was like my internet content
Mhm.
wave. Like I was doing some shit called Shelly Nicks TV back when I
remember.
back when I was in college. And
Interviewing people at the square and shit.
yeah,
Damn, hell yeah.
like asking people questions in front of the white wall.
Yup.
Chopping up those answers, and that was like my sort of like fulfillment outside of music.
Dope.
Sort of like trying to create this network.
Right.
But that was like before, like people were doing like 9x16 like videos like fit for your phone.
Right.
That was just more like of like the YouTube days, and it's just like this a totally different like pipeline or like avenue
Absolutely.
of like posting content nowadays. Nowadays you post a reel to your story. You know what I'm saying?
It's
It
all
was
laid
a
out.
different path
Yeah,
back then.
yeah.
Like it was more like YouTube and shit like that. But 1-800 Auto-Tune
Super
was
dope,
really
bro.
special to me,
Super
man.
dope.
I thought
Hell yeah.
I was drunk one night, wrongfully drinking and driving. Not drinking while I was driving, but I
Drinking
was
and then driving.
I was pretty tipsy behind the wheel, and I was thinking like, I need, what can we do? I had the 1-800 brand, like clothing brand. I had
Okay.
it on.
Right,
That's how
right.
it started. But then I'm like, what is this? Where can this go?
How can I? Yeah.
And Bootsy Collins,
Telephone bill.
No, the song "I'd Rather Be With You."
Yeah.
That was on, and I just love singing. When you're in your car, you're singing, na, 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 na.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, what if people did karaoke in auto-tune and they answered the brick phone, and then it just all
Genius,
like
bro.
clicked for me.
Genius.
But I always think like how it would do nowadays.
I think it's still hit.
I think so
you would
too.
hit more now.
I think-
Honestly,
Dude.
honestly, I think you would hit more now.
I've seen
It's just tough with like copyright rule, like law and shit like that, man.
yeah,
like,
it's pretty tough.
Because I remember I did roses, and they still knocked my shit off Instagram. They said you are infringing on these trademark copyrights, whatever. You booted, and I was like, but I did good. I had fun. I had- I had-
he sang roses.
I had a good time.
Shit was tight, man. He said Caroline.
Let's
Damn.
go.
hitting high notes and shit.
That's live.
Well, dang, man. I think it's about that time, man. It's 9:30. Anything you want to leave the people with, man?
Man, I want to leave the people with, I appreciate y'all boys for having me. This was fun as shit. I mean, like I knew it was going to be, but even more fun. Just sitting here shooting the shit, man. Keep checking for Jake Lloyd. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Whatever that might be. And, you know, let's keep creating. And support each other. Gosh darn it.
Do it.
Yeah. But
That's-
other than that,
Or
man,
else.
That's the notions.
what my man say, bye.
This is Loose Cannon Show. Bye.
Bye.
Damn.
Hey.
Yes.
Let's go.
Fiery.
Yeah, man.
That's the one. Bro,
My
I
dudes.
see you with the Chi balancer too, man.
Man.
My pops was
bro.
on that wave like 10 years ago.
Dog, just trying to
Trying to
myself,
get the
you
waves
know,
nice,
trying
you
to get
know?
it right,
Like,
bro. Trying
got
to
to.
get